ओम शांति।
आज 18/11/23 की ये मुरली है
18/11/2023।
चारों सब्जेक्ट
In today's Murli,
किए हुए हैं
Baba has included all the 4 subjects:
धारणा
knowledge, remembrance,
ये चारों
dharana and service.
पूरी मुरली चली हुई है
Today Baba has spoken the entire Murli regarding the 4 subjects.
करा लिया है
Just as Baba speaks about the 7 days course,
कैसे
Baba says how you newcomers have to explain.
बाबा ने पूरा इसमें
And in today's Murli, Baba has completely said about this.
मीठे बच्चे
Baba says, sweet children,
मनुष्य को देवता बनाने की सर्विस का तुम्हें बहुत बहुत शौक होना चाहिए
have great interest in doing the service of changing human beings into deities.
हड्डी
However,
चाहिए
in order to do this service, you need to have deep dharana yourselves.
मेली कैसे बनती है
Question: How do souls become dirty?
आत्मा पर कौन सी मैल चढ़ती है?
Which dirt
पूरी मुरली
are
में
souls
बाबा ने
covered
हमें
with?
क्वेश्चन ही क्वेश्चन पूछे
So, in
हैं।
the entire Murli, Baba is only asking the questions and we have to give the answer.
मित्र संबंधियों की याद से आत्मा मैली बन जाती
Answer.
है।
Souls become dirty by having remembrance of friends and relatives.
देह अभिमान,
The number one rubbish is body consciousness,
फिर लोभ, मोह, किचड़ा शुरू होता है।
and then the rubbish of greed and attachment begins.
आत्मा पर चढ़ती है।
Souls become covered with the dirt of the vices.
बाप की याद भूल जाते हैं।
Then they forget to have remembrance of the Father
नहीं कर सकते।
and are unable to do service.
आज का बहुत सुंदर है।
Today's song is very beautiful.
बुलाने को
My heart
चाहता।
desires to call you to you.
ओम शांति।
Om Shanti.
यह गीत बड़ा अच्छा है।
The song is very good.
बच्चे गारंटी भी करते हैं
You children give the guarantee
कि आपका सुन करके
after listening to you.
ज्ञान सुनते
I feel like sharing this knowledge with others.
को दिल होती है।
Some children do have remembrance
करते हैं
and that is also essential.
जरूर है कोई याद करते होंगे,
Some would have remembrance
ये भी होंगे।
and would also have met Baba.
कहाँ जाता है
It is said
फोटो में कोई आकर के यह वर्षा लेते
that a handful out of multi-millions come and claim the inheritance.
बुद्धि बहुत विशाल हो गई है।
Your intellects have now become very broad and unlimited.
5000 वर्ष पहले भी बाप राजयोग सिखाने आया।
The Father would surely have also come 5,000 years ago to teach you Raj Yoga.
समझाना है
First of all,
नॉलेज किसने सुना,
you have to explain who spoke this knowledge
यह बड़ी भूल है।
because that is the biggest mistake.
ने समझाया है सर्वशास्त्रमयी शिरोमणि गीता है।
The Father has explained that the Gita, the jewel, the mother of all the scriptures, is the scripture of Bharat.
यह भूल गए हैं सर्वशास्त्रमयी गीता किसने
It is just that people have forgotten who spoke the Gita, the jewel, the mother of all scriptures,
उससे कौन सा धर्म स्थापित,
and which religion was established through that.
बाकी गाते जरूर है
However,
हे भगवान
they definitely sing, O God, come.
भगवान तो जरूर आते ही है।
God definitely does come to create the new, pure world.
रचना रचने दुनिया का ही तो फादर है ना।
He is the Father of the world,
तो गाते भी
is He not?
आप आओ तो सुख मिले,
Devotees sing,
शांति
when you come, we are able to receive happiness and peace.
दो चीजें हैं।
Happiness and peace are two things.
जरूर सुख भी है, बाकी सब
In the golden age, there is definitely happiness there, but all the rest of the souls are in the land of peace.
नई
This introduction has to be given.
भारत
In the new world, there is a new Bharat, the kingdom of Rama.
तब तो राम
There is happiness in that world,
महिमा है।
and this is why there is praise of the kingdom of Rama.
तो इनको रावण राज्य
If that is called the kingdom of Rama, this has to be called the kingdom of Ravan because there is sorrow here.
बाप
There is happiness there.
देते हैं
The Father comes and gives happiness,
को जाती है,
everyone else
शांति मिल
receives a peace in the land of peace.
और सुख का दाता तो बाप है।
The Father is the bestower of
यहाँ के
peace and
यहाँ
happiness.
तो है अशांति,
Here there is peacelessness and sorrow.
ज्ञान टपकना चाहिए।
So let this knowledge trickle into your intellects.
बड़ी अच्छी चाहिए।
A very good stage is needed for this.
ऐसे तो छोटे बच्चों को भी सिखलाया जाता है,
Even little children are taught this,
समझा ना सकते।
but they cannot explain the meaning.
गहरी धारणा चाहिए।
This has to be imbibed very deeply
तो कोई फिर प्रश्न पूछे
so that
तो समझा भी सकते।
if anyone asks you any questions, you can explain to them. A very good stage is needed.
कभी देह अभिमान,
Otherwise,
कभी क्रोध,
due to body consciousness, anger, or attachment, you sometimes continue to fall.
आज हम क्रोध में गिरा,
Some even write, Baba, today I fell due to anger,
गिरा
today I fell due to greed.
मजबूत हो जाती है।
When your stage becomes strong,
बात ही
there will be no question of falling.
बहुत शौक रहता है मनुष्य को देवता बनाने की सर्विस करे।
There will be a lot of interest in doing the service of changing human beings into deities.
कौन सा
The song is very good.
गीत अच्छा लगा?
Which song?
तुम्हारे बुलाने
Baba liked the song.
की चाह,
Baba, when you come, we will become very happy.
आप आएंगे तो हम बहुत सुखी हो जाएंगे।
Baba, when you come, we will become very happy. The Father definitely has to come.
नहीं तो पतित सृष्टि को
Otherwise,
पावन कौन बनाए?
who would make the impure world pure?
कृष्ण तो देहधारी है।
Krishna is a bodily being.
वह ब्रह्मा विष्णु शंकर का नाम नहीं ले सकता।
You cannot give his name or the names of Brahma, Vishnu, or Shankar for this.
आओ
People sing, O purifier, come.
पूछना चाहिए
So you should ask them,
किसके लिए कहा?
to whom did you say this?
पतित पावन कौन है?
Who is the purifier?
पतित पावन
This is the question. Who is the purifier and when will he come?
पतित पावन वह है।
That one is the purifier.
लाते हो
And since you call him,
यह पतित दुनिया है।
this world must surely be impure.
सतयुग को कहा जाता
The golden age is called the pure world.
फिर क्वेश्चन है
Again, you have one more question.
दुनिया को पावन कौन बनाएगा?
Who would make this impure world pure?
गीता में भी है बरोबर, भगवान ने ही राजयोग सिखाया।
It is mentioned in the Gita that God Himself truly taught Raj Yoga and enable you to gain victory over those vices. Lust is the greatest enemy.
यह किसने कहा?
You have to ask them.
यह किसने कहा?
You have to ask them.
मैं राजयोग सिखाता
Who
हूँ।
said that He will teach you Raj Yoga?
काम महाशत्रु है? क्वेश्चन मार्क है।
And who said that lust is the greatest enemy?
फिर क्वेश्चन है यह किसने कहा कि मैं सर्वव्यापी हूँ?
And again, there is one more question. Who said that He is omnipresent?
क्वेश्चन है
Again, the question is, in which scripture is this written?
इसके लिए कहा जाता है
Again, one more question.
पावन।
Of whom is it said that He is the purifier?
पावनी गंगा है
Is the Ganges the purifier, or is it someone else?
गांधी जी भी कहते थे
Even Gandhi ji used to say,
आओ,
O purifier, come.
गंगा तो हमेशा है ही।
The Ganges has always existed.
गंगा
It is not new.
अविनाशी कहेंगे।
The Ganges would be called imperishable.
तमोगुणी तत्व बन जाते हैं,
It is just that the elements become tamoguni,
चंचलता आ जाती
and so they cause
बाढ़
mischief.
कर देते हैं,
They make it overflow.
प्रदान होती है तो
The elements become tamopradhan,
प्रकृति
and therefore there are natural calamities, earthquake, tsunami.
रास्ता छोड़ देते हैं,
They make it overflow and bring floods.
रेगुलर
They then change the direction of its flow.
कम
In the golden age, everything works regularly. There cannot be too little or too much rainfall.
बात ही नहीं,
There is no question of sorrow there.
बुद्धि में यह रहना चाहिए
So,
कि पतित पावन
let it remain in your intellects.
कौन है? पतित पावन हमारा बाबा ही,
So, let it remain in your intellects
पतित
that the purifier is our Baba alone.
तो कहते हैं
When people remember the purifier, they call out, "Oh God, oh Baba."
क्वेश्चन
Who said this?
किसने कहा?
Question, who said this?
किसने कहा?
Who said this?
आत्मा ने।
Soul said it.
तुम जानते हो, क्वेश्चन भी है, आंसर भी बाबा ही दे रहे हैं।
That is the question, and Baba only is giving the answer.
पतित पावन शिव बाबा आया हुआ
You know that the purifier, Shiv Baba, has come.
जरूर डालना
You definitely have to insert the word incorporeal. Otherwise, they believe the corporeal one to be this.
बनी हुई है।
Souls have become impure,
कि सब ईश्वर
and so you cannot say that all are God.
या शिवो हम कहना बात एक ही,
To say I am Brahma or I am Shiva is the same thing.
का मालिक एक
However,
रचयिता
the master of creation is only the one creator.
और कोई लंबा चौड़ा अर्थ करेंगे
People give various very long and complicated meanings.
की
Ours is of just a second.
सेकंड में बाप का वर्षा मिलता है,
You receive the Father's inheritance in just a second.
स्वर्ग की राजा
The Father's inheritance is the kingdom of heaven.
कहा जाता है।
It is called a liberation in life.
जीवन बंद
This is a bondage in life.
समझाना चाहिए बरोबर, जब आप आएंगे
You have to explain.
हमको स्वर्ग का मुक्ति
Truly, when you come,
का वर्षा दे
you will come to give us the inheritance of heaven, liberation and liberation in life.
मुक्ति दाता एक ही
This is why it is written that the bestower of liberation and the liberation in life is the one.
यह भी समझाना पड़े, सतयुग में है ही
This also has to be explained.
सनातन देवी देवता धर्म,
In the golden age, there is just the one original, eternal deity religion.
सुख
There is no name or trace of sorrow there.
वंशी
That is the land of happiness. It is the Sun dynastic kingdom there.
कोर्स बाबा ने कराया है, पूरा ज्ञान 7 दिन का दिया है।
Baba is giving the course of the 7 days. Baba is completely giving the knowledge now.
चंद्र
Then in the silver age, it is the moon dynastic kingdom.
इस्लामी और
Then in the copper age, those of Islam and the Buddhists come.
नोंदा
Each whole part is fixed.
एक बिंदी जैसी आत्मा में, एक बिंदी जैसी आत्मा में और परमात्मा में कितना पार
Such big parts are fixed in tiny, point-like souls and the Supreme Soul.
करना पड़ता है।
You also have to write on the picture of Shiva,
लिंगम
I am not as big as a Jyotirlingam,
मंदिर में भी
I am like a star.
के लिए बिली पत्र चढ़ाते हैं, ये करते हैं, दूध डालते हैं,
Even in the
तो बड़ा
temples,
कर दिया है।
they worship
बाबा कह रहे हैं
the Jyotirlingam,
चित्र में भी यह
they offer many things,
मैं ज्योतिर्लिंगम
and therefore Baba says, you also have to write on the picture of Shiva, I am not as big as a Jyotirlingam, I am like a star.
भी है, के ब्रुकुटी
Souls
के
too are
बीच में
stars.
चमकता
It
अजब
is remembered a wonderful star sparkles in the center of the forehead.
भी परम
So that is a soul.
आत्मा हूँ।
I am the
शिव
Supreme
बाबा ब्रह्मा
Father,
द्वारा
the
डायरेक्ट
Supreme
ज्ञान को
Soul.
कैसे दे रहे हैं? खुद बाबा कह रहे
Shiva
हैं
Baba is
ब्रह्मा
directly
द्वारा
giving knowledge
कि
to
मैं भी
through
परम
Father Brahma.
पिता
However,
परमात्मा
I am
हूँ,
the
परम
Supreme,
आत्मा हूँ।
the
परंतु
Purifier.
मैं सुप्रीम
However,
पावन हूँ।
I am the Supreme,
मेरे गुण
the
अलग
Purifier.
है, तो गुण
I
भी
am the
सब लिखने
Supreme, the
पड़ेंगे।
Purifier.
एक तरफ
My
शिव की
virtues are
महिमा,
distinct.
दूसरे तरफ
Therefore,
श्री कृष्ण
all the
की
virtues also have to be written. On one
Opposite
side,
बातें हैं।
write the praise of Shiva,
अक्षर
and on the
अच्छी
other
रीति से
side, write the praise of Shri Krishna.
जो मनुष्य
They are opposite
अच्छी
things.
रीति से
You have to write
पढ़कर
this very clearly
समझ सके।
so that people can read and understand it very clearly.
सुख और दुख
Heaven and hell,
चाहे श्री कृष्ण का
happiness and sorrow.
और रात कहो,
Whether you call it the day and night of Krishna
ब्रह्मा का कहो,
or the day and night of Brahma,
और दुख कैसे चलता
it
है?
is the same thing.
कैसे चलता है?
You know how happiness and sorrow continue.
सूर्यवंशी है 16 कला,
The sun dynasty has 16 celestial degrees and the moon dynasty has 14 degrees.
वह सतो
One is completely Sato Pradhan
फिर
and the other is
चंद्रवंशी
Sato.
बन जाते हैं।
Those of the sun dynasty then become part of the moon dynasty.
में आएंगे तो जरूर चंद्रवंशी कुल में जन्म ले।
When those of the sun dynasty go into the silver age, they definitely take birth in the moon dynasty clan, although they do claim a royal status.
बिठानी
These things should be made to sit in your intellects very well.
में रहेंगे
To the extent that you stay in remembrance
अभिमानी
and become soul conscious,
धारणा भी
accordingly, you will be able to imbibe.
वह सर्विस भी अच्छी करेंगे।
You will also do service
टक्कर
very well.
को सुनाएंगे
You would very clearly tell others, I sit like this,
धारणा कर
I imbibe like this,
ऐसे समझाते हैं।
I explain in this way.
बाबा कहते आज कि ऐसे ऐसे क्या करो, विचार सागर मंथन
And Baba says, you also think that I chose the ocean of knowledge in this way in order to explain to others.
मंथन करना है।
You also have to churn the ocean of knowledge.
विचार सागर मंथन चलता रहे।
Your churning would continue all the time.
उनकी
Your churning would continue all the time.
धारणा
It is a different matter for those who don't have knowledge.
भी है तो
They won't imbibe anything.
इसलिए तीन सब्जेक्ट
If they imbibe knowledge, they have to do service. There are the four subjects:
अभी तो
knowledge, remembrance, dharana, and service. Service is now continuing to increase a great deal.
महिमा
Day by day,
बढ़ती जाए।
your praise will increase.
फिर तुम्हारी प्रदर्शनी में भी कितने आएंगे?
So many people will then come to your exhibitions.
बहुत बड़ा मंडप बनाना पड़े
So many pictures will have to be made.
समझाने के लिए एकांत
A very big marquee will have to be put up.
मुख्य चित्र
In fact, solitude is needed to explain these things.
मुख्य चित्र है ही झाड़
Our main pictures are those of the tree, the cycle,
का चित्र।
and the picture of Lakshmi and Narayan.
कृष्ण के चित्र में इतना समझा नहीं।
People won't be able to understand as clearly from the picture of Radhe and Krishna who they are.
के चित्र में इतना समझा नहीं सकते कि यह कौन है।
With the picture of Radhe and Krishna, they will not be able to understand clearly as who they are.
कि हमको अब बाप ऐसा
At this time,
पावन बना
you know that the Father is now making you pure like them.
एक जैसे संपूर्ण नहीं बनेंगे, सब तो एक जैसे संपूर्ण नहीं बनेंगे।
Not everyone will become complete to the same extent.
बाकी
Souls will become pure,
धारण करेंगे।
but not everyone will imbibe knowledge.
धारणा नहीं होती
If someone doesn't imbibe knowledge,
कि यह
it is understood
पाएगा।
that he will claim a low status.
तुम्हारी बुद्धि कितनी तीक्ष्ण हो गई,
Your intellects have now become so sharp.
हर क्लास में होते ही
It is number wise in every class.
कोई तीखे और कोई
Some are clever and some are dull.
नंबर वार।
This too is number wise.
कोई अच्छे आदमी को थर्ड ग्रेड समझाने वाले मिल जाए,
If a good person is given a third grade person to explain knowledge to him,
समझेंगे यहाँ तो कुछ है ही नहीं।
he would think that there is nothing here.
पुरुषार्थ किया जाता है कि अच्छे आदमी को समझाने
And this is
वाला
why
भी
effort is made to find someone good and explaining to a good person.
अच्छे आदमी को समझाने वाला भी अच्छा दिया जाए। सब तो एक जैसे पास नहीं होंगे,
Or not everyone will pass to the same extent.
तो लिमिट है।
Not everyone will pass to the same extent.
इस
Baba has a limit.
रिजल्ट निकलती
The result of the study is announced every cycle. There are 8 main ones who pass,
फिर 100,
then 100,
16,000, फिर
and then 16,000,
शाहूकार
and then the subjects.
सब होते
In that too, there are the wealthy, the poor, all types.
शार्थ में है।
It is understood what type of effort each one makes at this time.
शार्थ में है। फिर क्वेश्चन है किस पद को पाने लायक
And it is also known what status is worthy of receiving. A teacher would be aware of this.
नंबर वार।
Teachers too are number wise.
कोई टीचर अच्छा है,
Some teachers are good and everyone is pleased that they teach well.
करते हैं।
Some teachers are good and everyone is pleased that they teach well
टीचर
and also give a lot of love.
ना कितना बुद्धि
It would only be a good teacher who would make a small center into a big center.
क्या बनना है।
You have to do so much with your intellects.
अति मीठा बनना है।
Baba says,
इसलिए
you have to become extremely sweet on the path of knowledge. And therefore, when Baba begins the Murli, Baba says, sweet children, lovely children. And even at the end of the Murli, Baba says, I give my love and remembrance to the sweet children and the long lost and now found children.
ये ज्ञान मार्ग में अति मीठा
Baba says, you have to become so extremely sweet on the path of knowledge. To become sweet is our mantra.
जब मीठे बाप के साथ
Only when you have full yoga with the sweet Father will you become sweet, and will you then also be able to imbibe.
योग नहीं है,
Many don't have yoga with such a sweet Baba.
नहीं है।
They don't even understand that
में रहते
while living at home with their families,
योग
they have to have full yoga with the Father.
के तूफान तो आएंगे।
Storms of Maya will definitely come.
कोई को पुराने मित्र संबंधी याद आएंगे,
Some would remember their old friends and relatives,
तो
whereas others would remember something else.
याद याद आत्मा को मेला
The remembrance of friends and relatives
याद
makes souls dirty.
मेला कर देती है। खिचड़ा पड़ने से फिर घबरा
When there is a rubbish in his soul,
घबराना
he becomes afraid.
नहीं तो माया
You mustn't be afraid here.
खिचड़ा पड़ेगा ही।
Maya will do this.
होली में
Rubbish will definitely fall on us.
हम
Rubbish is thrown into a fire at Holi.
कीचड़ा नहीं
If we stay in remembrance of Baba, the rubbish doesn't remain.
नंबर क्या आएगा?
If you forget the Father,
भूले तो पहला नंबर देह
if you forget the Father,
कीचड़ा
the
पड़ेगा।
number one rubbish of body consciousness will fall on you.
सब आएगा।
Then greed, attachment will all come.
लिए मेहनत करनी है।
The rubbish of body consciousness will fall on you. Then greed, attachment will all come.
बनाने
You have to make effort for yourselves and earn an income,
की बात है।
and then also make effort, make others the same as yourselves.
कमाई करनी है।
The underline is
आप समान
you also have to make effort to make others the same as yourselves.
सेंटर्स पर सर्विस अच्छी होती है।
Very good service
आते हैं
takes place at the centers.
हम जाकर के प्रबंध
When they come here, they say that they will make arrangements to open centers.
और खलास
But as soon as they leave here,
भी कह
that finishes.
तुम यह सब बातें
Baba himself tells them that they will forget all of these things.
जब
Here,
समझाने लायक
you have to stay in a bhatti until you become worthy of explaining to others.
सबसे मीठा कनेक्शन है ना।
They,
शिव बाबा का तो सबसे मीठा
everyone have the connection with Shiv Baba.
समझ सकते हैं।
Shiv Baba is the sweetest.
प्रकार की सर्विस करते हैं।
It can be understood what type of service you do.
फुल सर्विस का इजाफा मिलता
You definitely do receive the reward of doing physical service.
परंतु सब
Many do a lot of hard work. However, there are the subjects.
सब्जेक्ट होते हैं
There are subjects in that study.
होते हैं। तो इस रूहानी पढ़ाई के भी इस रूहानी पढ़ाई के
And therefore,
सब्जेक्ट है।
there are also the subjects in the spiritual study.
सब्जेक्ट है। आज बाबा कह रहे हैं
Today, Baba is saying
सब्जेक्ट है
the number one subject is remembrance.
बाकी
And then there is the study. All the rest is incognito.
समझना पड़ता है।
This drama has to be understood.
कोई को पता नहीं है कि 1250 वर्ष हर एक
No one knows that each age is 1250 years.
अच्छा
For how long does the golden age continue?
वहाँ कौन सा धर्म था?
Okay, which religion existed there?
जन्म यहाँ किसके होने चाहिए?
Who should have the maximum number of births there?
सबसे जास्ती जन्म यहाँ किसके होने चाहिए?
Who should have the maximum number of births here?
आदि
Buddhists and those of Islam will not take as many births.
बातें नहीं।
These things are not in the intellect of anyone.
आज बाबा कह रहे हैं उनको भी पूछना
Today Baba is saying, you should ask those who study the scriptures, what is it that you refer to as the versions of God?
शिरोमणि तो
The Gita is the jewel, the mother of all scriptures.
देवी देवता धर्म था। उनका शास्त्र कौन सा? पूछ रहा है बाबा। उनका शास्त्र कौन सा? गीता किसने गाई?
In Bharat there was the first, the deity religion. What is their scripture? Who spoke the Gita? They cannot be the versions of God Krishna. It is the task of God alone to carry out establishment and destruction. When did he come? In what form is he now?
बाबा के ऑपोजिट श्री कृष्ण की महिमा जरूर लिखनी
You definitely have to write the praise of Krishna opposite the praise of Shiv Baba.
श्री कृष्ण को पद मिला
Shiv Baba is the God of the Gita.
के 84
Shri Krishna received his status by studying that. The 84 births of Shri Krishna are also shown.
का एडप्टेड
At the
चित्र
end,
भी दिखाना पड़े,
you also have to show the picture of adopted Brahma.
जैसे 84 जन्मों की माला पड़ी हुई है।
It is as though we have a rosary of 84 births in our intellects.
84 जन्म जरूर दिखाना
You also definitely have to show the 84 births of Lakshmi and Narayan.
रात को विचार सागर मंथन कर और
You have to churn the ocean of knowledge at night
सेकंड में जीवन
and think about these things further.
के लिए हम
Liberation in life is received in a second.
क्या स्वर्ग में जाना,
What should we write for that?
सो तो जब
Liberation in life means to go to heaven.
उनके बच्चे
However,
बने, तब स्वर्ग
it is only when the Father, the Creator of heaven, comes that you become His children.
की
Because only then can you become the masters of heaven. The golden age is a world of pure and charitable souls. This iron age is a world of sinful souls. That is a voiceless world. There is no kingdom of Maya, Ravan there.
बल वहाँ यह सारा ज्ञान नहीं रहता,
Although we won't have any of this knowledge there, we will still have the thoughts,
छोड़ना
I am a soul and this body has now become old, so I now have to shed it.
ज्ञान कोई में नहीं।
Here, no one even has the knowledge of souls.
मुक्ति का वर्षा मिलता है, तो
You receive the inheritance of liberation in life from the Father.
बाप फरमान
So you should also remember Him.
सा फरमान करते हैं, बाप
The Father gives the order,
मन मना भव।
Man Manabhav.
गीता में यह किसने कहा कि मन मना भव,
Who said Man Manabhav in the Gita?
करो और विष्णुपुरी को याद,
Who can say, remember me and remember the land of Vishnu?
विष्णुपुरी को याद करो।
Two things. Remember me and remember the land of Vishnu.
श्री कृष्ण को तो पतित पावन कह न सके,
Krishna cannot be called the purifier.
राज भी कोई थोड़े ही जानते।
No one knows the secrets of 84 births.
विसार है पूरी मुरली का, तो तुम्हें क्या करना है, बाबा ने
So you have to explain this to everyone.
का कह दिया, तो तुम्हें सबको
Baba
समझाना
explained the essence of the entire Murli.
इन बातों को समझकर
Understand these things
और सबका कल्याण करो,
and bring benefit to yourselves
मान बहुत
and to others, and you will receive a lot of regard.
जहाँ तहाँ फिरते रहो,
Be fearless
जहाँ तहाँ फिरते रहो।
and continue to go here and there.
तुम हो बहुत गुप्त,
You are very incognito.
बदल कर सर्विस करो,
You can change your dress
सदैव
and go and do service. Always have the pictures with you.
मीठे
अच्छा,
मीठे सिकिल दे बच्चों प्रति
to the sweetest, beloved, long lost and now found children,
याद प्यार,
love, remembrance, and good morning
गुड मॉर्निंग।
from the mother, father, Bab Dada.
रूहानी बच्चों
The spiritual father says a namaste to the spiritual children.
जो की रूहानी बाबा
We spiritual children say namaste to spiritual father, Bab Dada.
मीठे बाप
Essence for Dharana.
पूरा योग लगाकर अति मीठा और देही अभिमानी बनना,
Have full yoga with the sweet father and become extremely sweet and soul conscious.
स्वयं धारणा करनी है,
Churn the ocean of knowledge. First imbibe it yourself and then explain to others.
अपनी अवस्था मजबूत बनानी है,
Make your stage strong.
मनुष्य
Be
को
fearless.
देवता बनाने की सर्विस का शौक रखना है,
Have an interest in doing the service of changing human beings into deities.
आज का वरदान है, बहुत सुंदर है। सदा
blessing.
खुशी की खुराक खाने और खिलाने वाले, खुशहाल, खुश नसीब
May you be in a state of happiness with the fortune of happiness by constantly eating and feeding others the nourishment of happiness.
इसलिए सबसे शाहूकार,
You children have true imperishable wealth,
चाहे
and so you are the wealthiest of all.
खाते हो, चाहे
Even if you only eat dry chapatis,
हो, लेकिन खुशी की खुराक उस सुखी रोटी
those dry chapatis are filled with the nourishment of happiness.
के आगे कोई खुराक नहीं।
Nothing more is needed.
सबसे अच्छी खुराक खाने वाले, सुख की रोटी खाने वाले आप हो।
You are the ones who eat the best nourishment, the chapatis of happiness.
बहुत अच्छा ब्लेसिंग वरदान आज मिला, इसलिए सदा खुशहाल हो।
And so today Baba is giving a very beautiful blessing. So you are constantly in a state of happiness.
हमेशा हमें कहती थी
Baba Dadi Gulzar would always say,
ऐसा कोई खुराक
there is
खुशी
no nourishment than happiness,
दादी कहती
no treasure
शरीर छोड़ने
apart from happiness. Baba and Dadi would say,
खुशी को हमेशा मेंटेन,
even if you are about to shed the body, you have to maintain your happiness.
दादी कभी हॉस्पिटल में जाती थी तो
Dadi, whenever she used to go to the hospital,
पेशेंट ऐसा होता था
if there are any patients such
तो है,
that they are alive but they are in coma,
दादी कहती थी देखो ये
then Dadi used to say,
कोमा में
this one is alive but he is in coma,
जीवन जो है
and therefore a life without happiness means like the life of being in a coma stage. And therefore we have to remain ever happy,
खुशहाल रहो,
constantly in happiness.
देखकर खुशहाल हो जाए, तब कहेंगे खुश नसीब
Therefore, constantly stay in the state of happiness so that others who see you also become happy, for only then will you be said to be souls who have the fortune of happiness. Slogan: a knowledgeful person is someone who does not waste a single thought or word.
नवंबर 23 आप श्रेष्ठ 15वां है, आप श्रेष्ठ आत्माओं के हर संकल्प में सर्व के कल्याण की, श्रेष्ठ परिवर्तन की, वशीभूत से स्वतंत्र बनाने की, दिल की दुआएं व खुशी की मुबारक सदा
You elevated souls
दिखाई दे।
have to give blessings and take blessings from everyone. You have to give blessings and receive blessings,
बाबा कहते हम
and therefore you are the deities, and therefore you have to give blessings.
ब्राह्मण आत्माएं
The Brahmin souls
के सागर के बच्चे
are the children of the bestower of happiness, and therefore
दुग्धाम को
you have to give happiness to everyone. When you have already renounced the land of sorrow, you should never take sorrow nor give sorrow. By giving happiness, you receive a lot of happiness yourself,
किसी भी बात से
and the account of happiness will be accumulated. You may give happiness through your mind, words, or deeds. And when anybody gives happiness through the mind, words, and deeds, the marks will be automatically accumulated. And therefore, be the bestower of happiness, give happiness, and take happiness. Every day and always, let your happiness increase.
विश्व को उत्साह भरा,
And one day, you will fill this world
इसलिए सदा
with zeal and enthusiasm,
भरना
and therefore
लेना।
claim blessings from everyone,
जाओ
Continue to receive blessings every second and give blessings.
सर्व
With your
आत्माएं सुखी
blessings,
हो जाए,
all the souls will become happy.
समस्याओं के वशीभूत कमजोर आत्मा को
The
शक्ति
souls who
और
have
गुणों का सहयोग
become under the influence
असमर्थ को
of
समर्थ दो,
circumstances,
तो
give
उनकी
cooperation of power
दुआएं
and virtue to those
आपके
weak
लिए
souls.
लिफ्ट बन
Give
जाएगी
strength to the
और
incapable one,
पुरुषार्थ की
then their
मेहनत
blessings
के
will become a
बजाय
lift for you.
संगम की
Now,
प्रारब्ध
instead
का
of hard efforts,
संगम की
experience the
प्रारब्ध
reward
का
of the confluence.
अनुभव करो, दुआएं
Learn to
देना
take
सीखो
blessings
और सिखाओ,
and teach others.
प्रसन्न रहना और प्रसन्न करना।
To be happy and to make others happy,
चित्त व्यक्ति सबको पसंद होता है।
the one who are
यह है दुआएं
cheerful,
लेना
they are loved by
और
all.
दुआएं
To be
देना।
happy and to make
ये
others
दुआएं
happy,
सहज ही
this is taking
माया
blessings
जी
and giving blessings. These blessings
कैसा भी
will
हो,
easily make you
ग्लानि करने
victorious
वाला
over
भी
Maya.
हो, तो भी आपके दिल से
No matter
उस
however
आत्मा
one
के
may be,
प्रति हर
but
समय
every time
दुआएं
you
निकलती
have to
रहें।
give blessings to every
इसका भी
soul.
कल्याण हो, इसकी
Let
भी
there be
बुद्धि
benefit for
शांत
this
हो।
one. Let this
आपके
one be
शुभ
peaceful.
भावना वाले श्रेष्ठ संकल्प उसको परिवर्तित
Give your good wishes and elevated feelings
सहन
toward that
करने
soul.
के पीछे
That soul
शक्ति
will
है।
also be
सहन
reformed.
करना अर्थात
To tolerate is a power.
पढ़ना है मेरे को, उसने बोला पढ़ना सब। ओके, वो कह के गया मतलब के पढ़ लेना।
ओम शांति। 5 मिनट आप सभी बैठे रहेंगे। आवश्यक सूचनाएं।
The avyakt signal is over.
मृत्युंजय भाई को भी एक सूचना देनी है।
You will all be sitting now.
युवा भाई और जो साथी टीचर्स बहने हैं 50 अभी योग के पश्चात
After the yoga,
मीटिंग हॉल में पहुंचेंगे। आपके लिए कुछ विशेष
50 members have to reach the meeting hall. They will be given service.
चित्रों को समझाने के लिए कुछ सेवा
In order to do service in the Om Shanti Museum,
शाम को 8 बजे तक
few
जो ये
Kumars and Kumaris are needed, and therefore anybody can give cooperation in this, can voluntarily go to the Om Museum and get your names noted down.
5:30 से 6 योग
Today in the evening, 6 p.m. to
दामिनी बहन
6:30 p.m. there will be musical evening by Dr. Damini,
इंदौर की हॉस्टल की कुमारी
and after that
कल्चर
there will be cultural program
7:30
from the indoor hostel Kumaris,
मुन्नी बहन की कुछ जीवन
and after that
डॉक्यूमेंट्री है वो दिखाई जाएगी।
there will be Sister Muni's documentary film that will be shown,
परिवार वालों का कल्चर प्रोग्राम रहेगा।
and there will be cultural program of the Sister Muni's Laukik family.
और लेन देन दादी जी कॉटेज में जो नया हॉल बना है वहाँ आप पहुँचेंगे। प्रातः 10 से 11
Morning 10 to 11,
भोपाल, दिल्ली, ईस्टर्न, इंदौर आरती
there will be the teachers and the
से कनेक्टेड
brothers and sisters who will be going to the cottage because they have giving and taking a program there.
11 से 12 कर्नाटक, बॉम्बे, महाराष्ट्र, तमिलनाडु,
11 to
राजस्थान।
12 p.m. there will be the Karnataka brothers and sisters and the teachers who will be having their giving and taking with Sister Muni in the cottage.
आगरा, भोपाल, दिल्ली,
And 12 to 1 p.m.
इंदौर आरती बहन,
Indoor Aarti Ben,
इंदौर कमला बहन,
Indoor Kamla Ben, Punjab,
नेपाल।
Nepal
10 से 11
will be having their giving and taking
बहने
in the cottage.
11 से 12 कर्नाटक, बॉम्बे, महाराष्ट्र, तमिलनाडु।
It is repeated once again.
12 से 1 गुजरात और यूपी के आमंत्रित टीचर्स और भाई जाएंगे। और अभी मृत्युंजय भाई एक अनाउंसमेंट करें।
Now Brother Mrityunjay will have an announcement. Om Shanti.
कल आदरणीय शारदा बहन ने ज्ञान सरोवर परिसर का जो डॉक्टर निर्मला बहन अव्यक्त होने के
Yesterday, Sister Sharda spoke about
कुछ लोगों को शायद
the Joint Chief of the Administrative of this organization, about Dr. Nirmala, that Sister Sudesh, she is nominated.
मुझे अनाउंस करना था। सबसे पहले जो सुदेश दीदी जी को वहाँ निर्देशक के रूप में नियुक्त किया गया है।
Sister Sudesh is nominated as the Joint Chief of this organization in Gyan Sarovar.
भाई बहनों को उधर मिलने के लिए वो विदेशी लोगों को जानने वाले चाहिए और उनको आने जाने में उनको काफ़ी सुविधा भी चाहिए और उसको जानकारी जितना ज़्यादा
And many double foreigners will be in Gyan Sarovar. And
बाद में मोहिनी मुरली बहन और जयंती बहन अन्य सभी मैनेजमेंट कमेटी के मेंबर सभी एक संयुक्त यूनानिमस डिसीजन लिया है
and therefore,
सुदेश दीदी को उधर का ज्ञान
many of the sisters and brothers have taken unanimous decision that Sister Sudesh will be nominated there.
प्रभा बहन को जो है उधर नियुक्त किया गया है वो अतिरिक्त
And Sister Prabha from Bharuch, Gujarat is also nominated as the Assistant Joint Chief.
विदेश की भाई बहनें काफ़ी संख्या में
Double foreigners, brothers and sisters, for 6 months continually will be coming and going, and there should be the one who is very well known about the double foreigners, and therefore Sister Sudesh is nominated.
भी और भी कुछ बड़ी सीनियर बहन होना चाहिए ऐसा सबका बहुत
There should be one senior sister, and therefore everyone had the unanimous decision, and therefore she has been nominated.
प्यारी बहनें स्नेही बहनें सहयोगी बहनें बाबा मम्मा सब
Our Sister Prabha is also very cooperative,
के सहयोग करते रहते हैं।
and she will also continue to give us a cooperation.
इस समय में उसको
She has also taken sustenance from Baba and Mama,
कन्फ्यूजन नहीं होना चाहिए
and therefore no one should have any confusion, and nobody should raise questions.
सेवा है फ्यूचर है साथ में ये साथ रह करके सेवा करना
Everyone together
और वो बड़ी
should do
करना हम सभी
service collectively
रेस्पेक्ट करते हैं।
and should respect one another.
कभी एक प्रश्न था वो अतिरिक्त प्रशासिका सॉरी डायरेक्टर के रूप में को डायरेक्टर के रूप में वहाँ
In the form of a co-director,
यही बात है।
Sister Prabha will be looking after Gyan Sarovar.
और पहले ताली बजा करके आप स्वागत करें।
So we will welcome both of them by clapping hands.
ओम शांति। जिन टीचर्स आमंत्रित टीचर्स बहनों ने और भाइयों ने हॉल नंबर 88 से कार्ड कलेक्ट नहीं किए
The invited teachers and brothers and sisters who haven't collected the card from 88 room number, they are requested to collect the card.
बहनों ने और भाइयों ने जो विशेष आमंत्रित हैं कार्ड नहीं लिए
Those who are specially invited and haven't taken the cards, they have to collect their cards from hall number 88.
कैमरा में खड़ी करिए। ये किसकी बच्ची है? इसकी माँ या बाप जो भी है वो गुम हो गए हैं।
The parents of this child is lost.
बच्ची गुम नहीं हुई है, माँ गुम हो गई है।
The parents are lost.
गए हैं,
The child is here.
रो रही है, कृपया उसको स्टेज से ले करके जाइए।
She has to be taken off the stage. Now we will sit in Baba's remembrance for quite some moment.
वो जहाँ कहीं हो, बच्ची का नाम क्या है? वाशिम की है, नाम वेदांता है। वेदांगी नाम है। तो इनकी टीचर बहन भी अगर कोई हो तो
Om
प्लीज
Shanti.
को लेकर के जाएं। ओम शांति। ओम शांति। आमंत्रित टीचर्स बहनों और भाइयों के साथ में जो भी साथी बहनें आई हैं, उन्हें कल प्रातः 10 बजे कॉन्फ्रेंस हॉल में सौगात दी जाएगी और जो भी सेवाधारी आए हैं उन्हें भी कल प्रातः 10 बजे कॉन्फ्रेंस हॉल में सौगात दी जाएगी.
सांगितलं नेटचा प्रॉब्लेम वाटतं म्हणलं.